Hey, streamers. You've made the world laugh. Cry. Cheer as one. Most importantly, you've made the world watch. And for that, we want to thank you. Today, we honor the ones who put in the work for the love of the game.
Cutting the feed in 5.
You casted aside your individualistic dreams and came together as one voice.
4.
We need more time. It has to be now. Get ready.
You trained them to mash that subscription button and to come back for more. Always more.
2.
They try to be you. They envy what you have.
1.
And to celebrate, we're releasing a limited time edition skin of what?
You don't know me, and I can't see you, but whoever you are, you need to hear this. This started off beautiful. We built something great, something that brought us together, a place to call home, to talk, to learn, to play. Any respite from the world and its unforgiving storms. And then they came.
My face on the screen now!
They came with their plans, with their greed, with their hope. They told us that we were great, and they were right. They told us that we were worth something, and they were right. We are worth something. And it's that same big, beautiful truth that they used against us. They didn't inspire some huge cover-up, some grand conspiracy. They just simply whittled away at who we used to be. So I say it ends today. Boost this signal and then log off, shut down, touch grass. Don't forget that we did this before. We did this before, not them. We can build it again. Build it better. With autonomy, with creative freedom, with fair compensation. We choose where we put our time, where we put our love. The rebellion has a new name.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
A future where we forge our own path at our own pace, where we compensate ourselves fairly and protect each other from hate. They thought those things wouldn't matter, but they do. And we'll do it without them. Together. Today. Spread the word. From here, how far we go, who escapes with us, we control that outcome. It's up to us now. For the love of the game.
Yo, what up, everybody? Happy Monday. It is me, Anthony. I'm just doing a quick, 30-minute tech support stream, popping up in here in Moonbeam, working on some Jira tickets, working on some emails. I hope you all had a good weekend. I had a chill weekend. I took time to relax and chill. It's a good time. Hold on one second here. How's everybody going? All right. Hey, Anomaly, Sarah San, what's going on? Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I'm just answering some stuff here. I hope everybody's doing well. The animation at the end there is dope, right? From the video, I really love that. It's one of my favorite things. Let's see here. We got some folks over at Twitch. We got some folks on YouTube. We got some folks over on Moonbeam. Nice, between classes right now. Yeah, I'm on my lunch break, so I'm just hanging out here. And for those outside that want to check us out, let's see here. Whoop. Hold on. I gotta put this right. I gotta put it right here. I'm putting in the. All right, there we go. https://moonbeam.stream or just moonbeam.stream. You can check us out now. We are live and open. We're doing some cool stuff here. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. All right. Good news. I'm going over all the metrics from our first week, and it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm going to send out an email today to everybody, kind of going over that, to let everybody know like how awesome it's been to see where we're at. I'm going to kind of give you all a little quick scoop of the metrics that you'll see in my email. So a few things that I feel like we owe everybody on Moonbeam transparency with the behind the scenes stuff. A lot of platforms don't talk about metrics or growth or like the business side of things. And I get it. Like no one wants to talk about those numbers, but with a community platform like Moonbeam, I think it's really important because it's almost like a town, like an online city that we're building, right? And people are going to move here and like live here. And it's not easy to start on a new social media platform. It takes a lot of time to like learn it, to gain those social connections, to meet friends, to bring your friends here. So I think it's very important that we are just open about the growth of Moonbeam so that people can trust that when they spend their time here, it's for a good cause and it's like helping build something awesome. All right. So that's kind of like the whole point of this is to say, look, you're trusting us to make Moonbeam awesome. And I owe it to you like the mayor of a city or like the city council would, right? Like they would be open with everybody living there about the state of the city to make it better. So, all right, let's talk about user growth. So this has been cool. We're doing this completely organic. There's no like paid marketing or advertisement or anything. It's just like social media posts and things like, hey, Fernando, Mimics and Misfits. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome. Thanks for being here. So kind of the things we see are really awesome. So for context, month over month growth of like a user base is an indicator that something is exciting and fun and useful. Usually 10 to 20% month over month growth for an early stage startup is like a key indicator of that. 20% or so, right? A month over month. Right now, we're standing at over that in a week. We've already busted that. We're on track for potentially over 100% month over month growth in the first month, which is amazing. We're at a 3.8% per day growth organically. It's compounding. Boom, boom, boom. So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. We're almost at 2,000 users now. We just got to 1,765. So we gained about 371 in the first week, which is amazing. Again, all organic, all word of mouth. And the metrics is 10 to 20% is like the gold standard. We're on track for potentially over 100%. We're already, I think, over 27% or so like that. So we're doing really, really good. So thank you. Second thing is like daily active users. Okay, so how engaging is the platform to keep people coming back to check? Like, hey, do I got a new message? Is there a new stream going on tonight? Right? That's a very important metric that people care about, and it's something we care about because you're either going to spend time on Twitch or you're going to spend time on Moonbeam, right? Now we want people multi-streaming on both of those places, so it should still stand that people are checking out Moonbeam every day if they're streaming, and then also if they're viewers, they should be viewing folks here. I'm going to give some comparisons, all right? So Twitch, the daily active user number is about 13%, okay? Discord is 13%, and Reddit is 20%. We see ourselves as like a mix of those things. Kick is a little bit lower, actually. It's much lower than Twitch, believe it or not. So we're standing at 27%. We're like double. We're over double of the daily active user metric. So that's freaking awesome. I love it. Again, that's a very hard metric to hit. Anything above 20% is like outstanding. So to be at 27%, to be double Twitch, to be double Discord, and above Reddit is testament to like how awesome the communities are that you're all building, the engagement that we're getting here. It's fun. People are coming back. So that's really cool. And then the average session length. Okay. What is the average session length that people are spending on Moonbeam? So right now we're actually right at like the same amount as Twitch, which is 21 minutes per session, which is awesome. So we're already like at that bar with Twitch. So people are spending as much time on Moonbeam in terms of their session length as they would be on Twitch, which again, really awesome to see. We have a long way to go. We have a lot of stuff to build. I know we've been talking about getting some folks involved in public realms, adding more public realms, We're going to be doing that. Pat is working on some things on the back end to facilitate all that, so that is coming very soon. We have a lot of updates coming out tonight. This evening, there should be a lot of like quality of life improvements, fixing a lot of bugs, making sure things are smoother. So those improvements are coming tonight. And then also we will continue to work on getting folks brought into the public realm ecosystem. I think that's going to be really big going forward, and finding out how to synergize the public realms with the regular realms and creating these kind of communities where people can find out where the engagement is. We're also going to be looking at realm owners who have activity in their realms. We don't care about the size of your community. We care about, is there activity? Are people having fun? And so we're going to probably put them on the front page and showcase them, so that way people can see kind of like what a realm should be like, how it should operate. Because again, this is very new in social media, this combination of live streaming, Discord, almost like a virtual, I see realms as like a virtual business place, like a coffee shop or a hobby store or a co-working space or an arcade, right? Like they're these little entities that are like a little mini business. And I think part of what we have to do is figure out how this all will work together really well. And that's where all the feedback you all have been giving us has been so valuable, so we can build this ecosystem that hasn't been built before and try to build it in a way that's very useful to all of you, because ultimately that's what it's for. This is a tool for you to use, and we're getting there. And I think once we start to showcase these things on the front page a little bit more predominantly, it'll help identify where activity is for people to kind of go and start engaging and having conversations and building those connections. And then also learning, like educating themselves on what the vision is for this new type of social media platform and construct. So I'm excited to see that. So yeah, any questions or thoughts, please put them in chat. I'm just going to be crafting up some emails. And again, I'll be putting out these numbers that I just shared with you shortly in an email to everybody, because we're very appreciative of what you all have done to grow Moonbeam already. And we owe it to you. Like it is a big ask for people to use any new social media platform. So we take that very seriously, and we're going to be making sure we do that. Let's see here. 1 second. All right. All right. So I'm going to be crafting this email up. I'm going to just be jamming. Let's see here. Putting this together for everybody. And anybody got any cool streams they're looking forward to this week, or any just fun stuff? I watched Severance. I'm not going to spoil it. I caught up. I'm all the way up on the new season. So I'm excited about that. What else am I excited about that I'm watching? White Lotus. I caught up on White Lotus. Last episode was wild. And for the season finale of Severance is wild. They're both wild. Those are wild shows. Let's see here. The 33 Immortals and maybe some Ready or Not. Nice. Dope. I like that. I bought a new game also this weekend. I bought some like museum game from like, it's kind of like SimCity, but you build a museum. It was just a very chill game. And then Balatro, JD got me hooked on that thing. Balatro is no joke. It is addicting. It's fun. Ooh, Sarah said, I'm interested in your take. We'll have to come back and talk about that, because I've been loving that show. So good. So freaking good. It's refreshing to see a show like Severance that's just so different. I'm a big fan of that. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is just start typing up this email for you all. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, this week's going to be interesting. I might have some Warhammer later this week. Try to get in. I'm in a crusade. For those of you who don't know, Warhammer has a version of it that is like a role-playing game element. So you have your little miniature guys, right? And as you battle from game to game, they level up. They get experience points. And so you can give them perks. They can gain levels. They can gain new equipment. It's really neat. It's kind of like a mix of Dungeons and Dragons and Warhammer, essentially. So we have like about 10, 11 people in our group that do this crusade. So we go to, we set up a schedule every week and you find out who you're going to play, kind of like a league. And then you play them that week. You report your win or loss. And then it affects, there's a whole story going on, a whole narrative element. And then the battles and the victor or whoever lost, it determines like this narrative that's growing. And there's two sides, there's two alliances. So I'm on the side of all the Imperial factions, all the Space Marines, Imperial Guard, because I play Dark Angels. And then you have all the Xenos kind of factions like Chaos. You got Tau, we got some Necrons and stuff like that. It's really cool. Oh, let's see, Fernando. So you're watching. Yeah, enjoy. This season started off like I didn't know what to think of it for White Lotus season 3. I was kind of like, but it's taken off and it's gotten wild. Yeah, if you haven't seen last night's episode, it's a good one. It's a weird one. But I thought it was a good one. So I'm always surprised at what they pull out and do. I'm like, dang, I didn't think about that. Holy smokes. That's some very interesting storytelling. Let's see here. I've been watching the new Daredevil as well on Disney Plus. I thought that's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm getting some numbers together here for this email. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. I'm just seeing this email. Looks good. It's going to show all these numbers I talked about earlier. I want to make sure I get it right. Also, you know what I found out's cool that I've been enjoying online that I thought it's worked well for me? A lot of questions people have asked on like Blue Sky or X and stuff like that. I made a video for one of them, and I thought it was pretty cool. Like I used Loom where I can like capture my video desktop, and I just like said, instead of writing this out on a tweet or in a post, let me take a video. And I replied to their questions with a video of me on Moonbeam talking about it. I thought that was really cool. They liked it. They joined Moonbeam, so that was neat to see. Because sometimes text doesn't convey the nuances of everything. So I thought that was neat. Like, hey, and I might start doing more of that. I like humanizing communication. I feel a lot of times it's been dehumanized. We see this in just the way people talk to each other online. You know, we all know it's not the same as talking in person. And so I think even if it's a video, it's different. You could see there's a person there. We forget that sometimes. It's psychologically, it's odd, and it sucks in a way that that's what online communication has done to us. But, you know, I feel like I'm trying to lean a little bit back into more human connection. Let's see here. All right, I got about 10 more minutes too. If anybody has questions, let me know. If not, I'm just going to keep crafting this away. All right, so we're getting close to crafting this thing up. I'm putting in some suggestions for folks to keep helping us out. It's simple. Spread the word. Let us know, like, let people know about your experiences on Moonbeam. If you have a TikTok or something, make a video. Just engage with streams, chat, posts, leave a message. Follow your favorite creators on Moonbeam. So when you follow folks right now, you'll get notified when they go live. We're working a lot on the user profile stuff as well. That's going to be a big update coming where your user profile URL will be kind of like your static URL that you'll use. And every time you're live, your live stream is going to be on your profile. So if you put it on your social media handles and stuff, people can go there and find your live stream that way. And then it'll take you into the live stream chat and everything when you click on it. And then you can find the realms that you're streaming in that way as well as all your posts and things. So we're trying to get a lot of work done on making the profile more robust to follow people and have some kind of archive of your VODs, posts, live streams all there in one spot. And the bugs. I got so many Jira tickets to work on still, but we're crushing them. We're going through them all. Bang, bang, bang. We're knocking them out. So keep them coming. We were almost at like 200. Now I've whittled away in the past few days. Like, I want to say I'm almost at 100 left. So we worked about halfway through them. Okay, I think I got this. Okay. Now I got to read this email and see if it makes sense. Okay. I always get so nervous because my brain is not I'm not like a pay attention to detail kind of person. I'm very creative, macro level thinking. So I write things fast. I do things fast. Sometimes I miss a little detail and I feel so embarrassed. All right, I think we're good to go. I'm going to send this out. That's always the most nerve-wracking thing when I hit send. I hope there's no typos, and then I always see one at the end like, no! Okay. Okay, I'm going to send this out to everybody, and then I'm going to see you all probably later today. I'll be back on Moonbeam. I think I might be doing some streaming with Taylor later today. Probably in about 4 or 5 hours or so. So that'll be good. But you know where to find us. Hit us up in the Moonbeam realm. If you need anything else in the meantime, reach out to me at support@Moonbeam.stream if you need support from the support team. And I hope to see you all around. And this email is going to go out right now, so you'll see it in a few minutes. And again, thank you so much. Exciting first week. Week 2, we're going to crush it. And I'm excited to see all the new updates coming out once we get past the initial stability and performance fixes that are rolling out tonight. So, all right, everybody, I will see you soon.